Hey people, I will try to make this video as short as possible. This is about Multitrack Studio. So I'm not going to do a tutorial of it, but just wanted to share some stuff that I like. So Multitrack Studio, say MTS, is probably the most unknown DLW on iOS. So I just have some MIDI tracks loaded here. This is a blah blah blah. This is just my voice and a click track. So the click track is just a metronome, and on MTS this is a regular track. So you can change the click click to any sounds you want, which is pretty nice. So. And you have a keyboard, tutorial. Okay, that's a screen keyboard, nothing special. Here you can change your keyboard to whatever you want. This is a guitar fret, a drum, and also AUV3. So you can choose whatever you want in your AUV3, like the pad, for example. Let's load the preset to do it shorter here, something like that. Okay, the thing that I like is that this is always here on the bottom. You just have to click here and it's always ready. I mean, you can add MIDI effect. Add MIDI effect slot. I can add any effect I want. So Multitrack Studio MIDI effect. Or I can use AUV3 effect. I'm looking for Rosetta Arpeggio, for example. So here, if I go back in my pad, yeah. So let's record this. So let's open the MIDI piano roll and record this really basic chord progression. So let's do record. Let's put the click a bit higher. Let's do record the piano. So let's put this away, and you can make your editor as big as you want. And the good thing is that you can open several editors. You can open your audio and, for example, and the MIDI, and you can see both on the same window. So this is what I just play, and as you see, this is just a chord. Okay, there is no arpeggio here because the effect is coming after. So if I play it, of course, you have the arpeggio playing, and I can edit pretty much what I want. I can quantize to make it nicer. This one maybe should be longer, and you have these handles here, which are pretty nice because you can move the note whatever you want, and it works very great with the fingers. You can do a lot of stuff here. You can edit the swing, the depth, the velocity. Let's reduce a bit. And you can transpose, and you can edit whatever you want here. Note velocity, pitch bend, modulation, volume, soft, brightness, anything you want. And that's easy, and it gives you the note, and you have also some option to do pair note stuff after touch, for example. How can you do it? You can edit this in a pair note basis. Okay, let's undo this. We don't need this. Okay, let's put this away. And okay, something I want to show you is also let's cycle this selection play. Okay, let's reduce the volume. Let's reduce the volume of the click. And okay, so here you have the chord, okay? Playing, that's just a chord. Oh, by the way, if you select a chord, you notice on the top of my selection there is the name of the chord, which is nice. Look at it, A minor. And so what I wanted to say is that if you go to the MIDI effect, you can apply to track the effect directly. So if I click here, boom. So this is bypass anymore. I can remove it if I want, remove it. And the MIDI effect is written in the MIDI score directly. I like it. I like the fact that this is available just here. You can apply it and boom, and you don't have to route the MIDI effect to a new editor or whatever. You just apply it. And you can also apply effects on the wave on audio track as well. So this is nice. Something else. Now that I have a pattern, let's create a pattern. So here, up, selection, pattern, new pattern. And that's it. I have a new pattern. And I can take this pattern and repeat it. Maybe 8 times. Okay. And so the pattern is repeated. Okay, doesn't stop here. If I can edit the pattern, whatever I want. I can, for example, if I move this note up here, of course, it will be moved on all instances of the patterns. But this is not all. Okay, let's undo this. If I take this ones, for example, and put it higher, I just edited the copy of the pattern, the instance of the pattern, and not the pattern itself. It means that if I ever edit the root pattern, for example, let's say select everything and put everything half a tone higher, done. So everything move by half a tone here, even the edition that I did, because what it does record is a relative edition, not the absolute one. Okay, that is pretty nice. So you can make as many patterns as you want, and after change a bit of stuff in the copy, which is good, which is really nice. Something I like as well. If I do on the first note, for example, I select this, okay, and I can do expand to chord. So I can choose my chord, minor major 7, and it just created the note for me to be a major chord. Okay, that's for the pattern. Thing is that what is nice is you have a score. Okay, this is a bit of a mess here because of the arpeggio and because maybe it didn't start at the right position. But it's rare to have a score in a DAW actually. You have also a drum pattern. So piano, score, and drum. And this is just as its name says, specialized to record drums, to edit drums. So if I let's record something pretty basic, I can go here and change my MIDI controller to a drum controller, and Wait, record. Okay, that was basic. That wasn't intentional. I can delete it. And as I did for the rest, I can select this and create a new pattern and repeat it 3 times. Why not? So in the drum editor, you have the name of the note here. And this is nice because you know what is corresponding to your notes, and you can go here and you can change the note names. Here you have some preset, built-in preset, GM drum, that was the one that I use. And you have a user preset. You can do whatever you want. You can change the name here directly. And okay, that's for the drum editor. Maybe we can record the bass so it's done. It sounds nicer. Do I have bass here? Okay, let's do it. Maybe a bit louder. So just record one shot to make it shorter. Edit. Maybe I can quantize to quarter of note. Okay. Not a big deal, this one. Okay. And let's do like the other one. Pattern, new pattern. And repeat. Okay, I have my pattern. By the way, you can save your pattern, edit. You can call it bass common, because it was named common. You hit return and you can save it as a preset. Okay, done. And also you can drop some patterns that are already built in, or you can drop your user preset patterns. And okay, that's it for the MIDI stuff. No, that's not it actually. What you can do as well, if you see this, there is no freeze button for the MIDI tracks, so you can copy to new audio track. Is doing its stuff here. Sometimes it doesn't work completely well. So here you have your audio wave. Okay, now you have your wave file. I can skip this one and play this one. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Another way is to add a new audio track. Let's say it's piano part. I would say I had a mono one. Maybe I can put it here and put the color this one. And what I can do, say, let's open this. This is wait for it. This is amazing. So I can select. So I can select here one full here. I can copy, and if I go here to the audio here, I can paste, and I have my audio file just for the sequence here. Oh, what did I put? Nothing. So I can remove this one. So this one doesn't work anymore, and this one. So now that I have it, I can select it and repeat my wave. So it's much more space efficient, because it's just this part is recorded and the rest is the same wave repeated. And so on. So if you look at it, you cannot see all the track at the same time, but you can edit the song. There is a song editor here. So here you can, I don't know, select part and delete one bar, insert bars of the full songs. You can copy and paste. Here it doesn't. I am going to show you how. Let's do you can change the tempo signature of the song. So here I can change the signature of the song and the tempo. The way you do it, it's just very basic, and it worked pretty well. Let's do it. Let's do stupid stuff, and let's select this here. Select this, and you change the tempo. So I was on 120. Let's drop it to 180, so we can hear it. So let's play it here. So what I did is that I changed the tempo for the MIDI tracks. Let's undo it. And if I click here, I can stretch the audio as well. Here. And it's done. And if I hear it, let's go here, start it again. So this is a bit a stupid example. You can see what you can do with this. You can change the tempo on all your song, and something also you can do. Let me show you. If I select the first part here, for example, I can go to selection and do stretch acceleration. Let's take this one, and I can increase the tempo of this part. Let's say here. Why not? Let's make it obvious so we can hear it. So it's just the tempo is increasing slightly. Oh. So I don't think I've seen this in other DAW. I don't think it does exist on iOS, I mean. And the last thing that I want to show you is automation, of course. To record automation, this is really easy. So let's start with let's increase the volume on the drum. Let's start at 0. You hit record it. Record here, sorry, record of the automation. And let's go. And let's put the drums. And that's it. And if you can edit the automation as you want, you click here and you have A appearing on everything that you can automate. And this one, you see that there is already an edition because there is this blue box. Let's click here. And here you go, you have my automation. Here I can pretty much edit whatever you want. So if I select this, I say, okay, I can delete. I don't need this, so it's just ramp. You can, of course, add more dots, and you can edit pretty much as you want. So maybe I don't want that is going down after here, this one, and here. And there, that's how it works. You can edit your automation very easily. Here you can do, so you can edit whatever you want on new AUV3 as well. I will not do it here, but you can do pretty much what you want. Good stuff. Another things, this one, if you hit the T here, it means that when you move a slider, when you change a value and you release it, it will go back to its previous value. Let me show you. So let's play it. Let's remove the bass for a moment, and I release the mouse, and it's going back. Let's do it again. Okay, and you see I have automation here, and I move it and release it, and it went to the previous value. It's nice. What else? You have a lyrics prompter here, and you can set the bars as you want. So you can edit the prompters, the chord as well, and when you play, it gives you the prompts for the lyric of the song. This is nice. I think I covered pretty much everything that I like. It has some limitation, of course, and one of these is the fact that you have only 3 effect slot, and when you add an instrument, you have only 2 effect slot. But as I did here, you can send a track to a group, and you can add more effects on a group, and you can have up to 8 groups. So you can group instrument together. For example, if you have a drum made of several tracks, you can send everything to the same group. One of the limitations is the fact that there is no MIDI mapping. You cannot control Multitrack Studio with any controller. There is no multi-output available. Okay, so for me it doesn't really matter. I'm not often using it, but okay, this is a limitation compared to Cubase 3 now. Apart of this, you have pretty much everything to work. You can import song, export. You can export individual tracks or individual audio or a multi-track studio song or whatever. And that's it, folks. Bye bye.